Good afternoon. Welcome to my channel. How are you today? Today is the 27th of February 2021. Since my live stream doesn't want to work until the repairman comes out, we are going to do some diamond painting. Welcome to my channel. I'm so happy you joined me today. Let's see if you can see what I'm doing over here. Let's get this out of the way. Maybe a little bit like this. It's kind of hard to get that corner. We are doing the bottom of this and then we're going to turn it over like I told you yesterday. So let's continue with our beautiful spring canvas. We're going to do the flower and I will show you which flower in a second. I found my ice cream spoon. We are doing these flowers right here now. These right here in the corner. Let's do some shake, shake, shake to make them line up. Okay, and today we're going to use our four placer because I have been practicing how to use this. Like that. Isn't it great? I will tell you a little secret. These kind of four placers are much better than these clear ones. These seem to fit better as far as putting the square drills in their proper place. So we're looking for a 4F symbol, which is a sort of almost white color. See how fast we can go along with this. Not that we are in a hurry, but we do have a diamond painting all kitted up. So we would like to get to our lighthouse, right? Here we go. Today I took out my big tray for the very simple reason I got tired of picking up the dump drills. So I took out the big tray, and where do I put my diamonds? In the little tray. Yeah, I know. You're sitting there going, oh God, what did she do again? Yeah, that's just me, folks. Don't worry. I actually do know what I'm doing, sort of, sometime. I tried 3 different browsers today to try to go online. It was no go. So I gave up after the 3rd try. I thought, no. I am not going to waste another 6 hours trying to get this to work. Even now, the internet stopped. As you can hear. You can't hear because it stopped. This is what it's been doing all day. And I have no idea whether we are still recording. Yep, we are still recording. I'm going to have to get up and kick the Wi-Fi box. Yep, I see. Okay. I'm sorry about that. Technology is against me today. But anyway, we are going to do a diamond painting. And look at how much we have learned um, since we have started diamond painting together. We have done unboxing, kitting up. We have done round diamonds. We are doing now square diamonds. What else have we done? We have done multiplacer, um, how to seal. I have just ordered a new kind of glue with glitter in it. I think it was a Mod Podge that I was using with glitter. I'm not sure of the name anymore because it's been a long time. I think it's from Amazon. Um, I'm going to try out on a smaller canvas this new, it's glue with glitter, okay? But it's a decoupage glue, so I am not sure if it's going to work on the diamond painting, but I will try it out and let you know how it worked. The Elmer's clear glue seemed to have worked just fine. I did use the environment-friendly, child-friendly version. In my opinion, to use that, you would have to seal your diamond painting at least twice. This is my humble opinion. But like I said, I was used to using a different kind of sealer or glue or whatever you wish to call it. Most of the time, I'm not worried about the drills coming out. I like to change my diamond painting on the wall according to the seasons, or if there's some holidays. I am seriously looking for Easter diamond painting. Since I could not get my hands on any Valentine one, I have ordered Christmas ones on sale, and believe me, it's a good idea. I saw on YouTube that these drill storage cases, these ones, are going to go out of business maybe. So I thought these are my favorite ones. I have different kinds. So I thought I'd quickly order some, at least this assorted set. I have 3 of them so far, but when I get some of those big diamond paintings, with 50, 60 colors, you might need some extra ones, and then I mix them as I need, the containers, the size of the containers. I mix the containers according to what size I need. I did order a whole set of the tiny ones because I noticed that I was always out of those. When you have a lot of colors, a lot of them, especially if you have confetti, will come with just a little bit of each color. And then those baby ones, I call them the baby ones, the small size one. I'm still in a baby mode. We have a 15-month-old, and let me tell you, he nearly knocked his eyes out. You know, the edge of the table, correct, the corner of the table. I mean, literally a hair line away from knocking his eye out. And what does he do? He's still going around the table. But, The kid is half blind, bleeding. It's okay. Go in the doctor's office, he screams as soon as he sees the door. The table that bothered him, the table attacked him. I mean, stupid table couldn't move. He could have seen the baby coming along. No, he thinks it's cool to go around it with some more. And I'm getting gray hairs and heart attack watching him. When is the next bleeding session going to be? I'm telling you, folks. Well, of course, it's spring. Yard time. I'm sure you're ready for this. Where's the baby sitting? Poison ivy. I'm going like, excuse me, doesn't that hurt? And he's laughing. Okay. Whatever rocks your boat, kid. Poison ivy. I'm telling you, kids do the weirdest things. And they think it's funny. I think the reasons mothers have gray hair and nervous breakdowns are watching their kids. Anyway, I love being a grandmother. I think it is the most wonderful thing in the world. I mean, you can spoil that kid, and when he starts getting all cranky and miserable, just give it back to mommy. Here's your wonderful little baby. Bye. Isn't that so? I mean, when you're raising your own kids, you're not allowed to spoil them and all of this and all of that. When you have a grandbaby, you can go to town. I think it's fantastic. We should all enjoy it. We should get as much joy out of life as possible. That's my opinion. And even hubby, who's, excuse me, I do apologize. It happens every time I start recording. Even hubby, he's my second husband, so they are not his children. He considers himself the grandfather without being an actual daddy. He absolutely loves that baby. Excuse me, I am going to get a drink of water. I am not going to crack and make these noises in your ears over here. I'm right here. Don't get upset. I'm working in my kitchen. Dinner is in the oven. I made a one dish, how do you say, casserole, It's potatoes au gratin with sauteed ground beef on the bottom with a little onions and seasoned salt, a little black pepper, a little paprika, and some cheese in the bechamel, or I think in English you might call it the cream sauce, light cream sauce. And then sliced the raw potatoes on top of the ground beef in a casserole pan. And I made my white sauce, cream sauce with butter and flour, pepper, salt, pepper, a little paprika for color. Put a little bit of sour cream in it. And yes, I dumped it. I know. Stop screaming at me. I know I dumped it. And put a little bit of sour cream in it. Slice the potatoes very thin into round, like chips. Put that on top of the meat. And then shove the whole thing in the oven. And on 150 degrees centigrade, I let it go for 2 hours, nice and slow. And when I saw it was getting a little bit too thick, what I did was pour a little bit of full milk. That means not skimmed milk, but it's a pink. Well, of course it's pink. It's the flower petal. So not skim milk, but the full milk, like the milk that comes from the cow. Um, hubby says we go to the square top cow. There's a milk dispenser that you take your own bottle or what have you, and they bring fresh milk from the farms. And then, that's how you buy whole milk. They bring fresh every day, and this is, of course, refrigerated. And of course, it's checked by the vet. So the cows each have to have a thing on their ear. They have a little ear earring, you know. And only the cows that have this special permit are you allowed to put milk into the milk dispenser. It's very popular in this country. Now, in my country, we do boil the milk. Not the ones that we buy in the supermarket, but this milk we do boil. I don't know if it's necessary, but I think it comes from the old times when a lot of people had at least one cow in their household, in the barn, in the village. We do have a village house, but we have no animals. And then, when you got the fresh milk from the cow, you strained it extremely well. Special, I think it's called cheesecloth, isn't it? Anyway, it's a special cloth. You put in a strainer, and then you strain the milk, and then you boil it. Now, unless you want to have like a sour cream, then you let it stand for a day and you skim off the cream from the top. And the most expensive milk is the one with the higher ratio of cream to it. And I think we gotten past that hysteria that butter is bad for you. They sort of jumped the other way and said that maybe margarine is not so good for you. I don't know, folks. Everything that's good is about to kill you. Everything that's enjoyable is forbidden, and you're like, oh, give me a break. I will not even mention that word called tax form, 1040. Let me tell you, folks, I do not drink alcohol, but I certainly had a few moments where I seriously considered the possibility of perhaps a few drinks would help. Unbelievable. 3 pages, 111 pages of instructions. My problem is I love instructions, and I love written down instructions because I can scan it at my own pace. But when there's so much instructions, I get confused. I forgot what I read on page 50 by the time I get to 100. And yeah, since I'm overseas, um, I have just learned I cannot file it online. I need to mail it. I said, okay, but there is no address where to mail it. So I spent an hour on the internet today. Of course, I told you I had problems with the internet today. It came on and off. Trying to find the address where citizens living outside the USA, where they're supposed to mail the blasted form to. Anyway, you gotta mail it to Texas. I said, oh, well, that sounds familiar. Hmm. So I just go along line by line. That's all I can do. I am not late in filing from what I understand, so there's no hurry. I only have one source of income, so there's really not that much you know, to think it over or problemize about. But still, it's an unpleasantness that must be done. I'm sure you're the same way. We gotta get through it. Now, I did get an offer online. Now, this came from the IRS website that they will do your income tax for you for free. I said, okay, well, let's give it a try. Lady calls me and she says the basic fee is $350. I said, there's something I don't understand now. Believe me, I do understand English perfectly. You know, when something says free, where do you come with the $350? I mean, if you have to pay $350, obviously it's not free, is it? No. Anyway, in my book, it isn't. If I'm not coughing, my nose is running. Excuse me. I do apologize for all the unpleasantness. But I'm going to take out a pretty color for you, a nice purple one. I thought I saved doing a color online so you don't get bored with doing all the same blue, you know, over here. And tomorrow we will definitely, for sure, start on the top. That means we're going to turn over and you're going to see all of this turned around on the top. And I will show you something that I did not show you, and that is a way of doing this large canvas. It's a little bit different than just, turning it around. We could have turned it sideways and then gone like that. Actually would have been more comfortable. So I don't have to, take a nap on top of the diamond painting or kneel on top of it to get the top. If we switch it around and go sideways, then we could have done the two sides and then done the middle. So we're going to, I think, give it a try. I saw it on YouTube. As I told you, I watch other diamond painters. Excellent ideas. We're all in the same family. I am not in contest with anybody. I have a very tiny craft channel. I try to go on live so you can come on live and ask me questions or what have you, get to know each other. But I am hoping that once the repairman comes over here, we did get to the point that I will get a repairman. It took me a week to convince the lady in the office, that, excuse me, I need help. Before I smash the computer or the box or what have you, I need help. The thing that never occurred to me before, don't ask me why not, is to do a speed test. Because I was under the impression that I have the highest Wi-Fi that I can get from that specific company. Well, folks, no. The speed test, I don't know how reliable they are, but on a speed test, I'm getting 1/3 of the speed that I am supposed to get. Megabytes per second, is that what it's called? Yeah. Out of 150, I'm getting 33.24. So definitely, in my opinion, I am not the one that caused the problem. Definitely there is a problem. And all I get from StreamYard is I have unstable internet. As you can hear today, I had the music going and it just poof, comes and goes. This is exactly what I was trying to tell this lady that no, your internet in your office is wonderful, but not in my house. So anyway, the good news is sooner or later, more than likely later, this is hungry, remember? I will have a person come out and check the situation, which is about time. Seriously, folks. I mean, this can't go on. My nerves can't take any more of this. And today I gave up after 2 hours. I said, I'm not going to spend another 6, 8 hours trying to get the internet to work. It's, no, no. Can't do that. Now we need the little triangle. You know, the little pink triangle. Here we are. Now, another reason why I like these, when I have confetti and I only need a couple of them, I can take it out from the box without having to dump it into a tray. This comes in very handy when I am finished and, you know, my hubby helps me to look over the canvas and see where I have missed placing a drill, and then I can just take one or two out from the box. I don't have to dump it out in a tray, because you know me, I am so wonderful at dumping drills, but I have not dumped any more on the ground, and I have taken out my bigger trays for I have come to the place in the canvas where I can do some color blocking. So that means I can put out more drills. And for that, the bigger boats or trays or whatever you wish to call them are more suitable than using the little tray. And then when I shake, 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 half of it goes over the side. No, you saw it. Okay, this is all the little pink ones. I don't see any more. Little, oh, there's one more. See what I mean? When I am ready to put it away, I always find one more. There we go. Let's get in there. Let's not be difficult. We had a hard day today. Yes. Okay, that much from that. And we need K. K is a red color. Here we go. We need a couple of the K's. Maybe we can do it the lazy way. You think so? See, we're about halfway done, so our little containers are not so full anymore. I definitely am planning to at least order another set of these containers because I would really be missing them. If they did discontinue, I am positive another store might take over the manufacturing since these are very popular, you know. Now we need the symbol U. If I remember, that is a purple color. Yes. Now this we're going to put some in a tray. There we go. Because there's a number of them. And this is still the blossom. I don't know what kind of blossom. First I called it apple blossom. Then somebody said they are cherry blossom. I said, okay. Why don't we just call them beautiful blossoms? There we go. This morning it was a sunny day and I thought we could do some diamond painting while we get the sunlight, you know, so we get a little bit more light in here. I am right in front of the window and the problem is the sun shines, but it shines in my eye. But I think the other day it hit the canvas and there was such sparkle. Oh, it was absolutely beautiful. I wish I could show you the sparkle that I am seeing because it's fantastic. And I do think that the colors and the sparkle together is what cheers you up when you're doing diamond painting. Do you think so? Well, actually, I had an offer. Somebody wants to buy this diamond painting when it's finished. And I said, you want to buy a finished diamond painting? The whole fun of it is doing it yourself. And they said, no, 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 it's so beautiful. They don't have time to do it. They would like to buy it. I said, well, I don't really want to sell it because it's one of a kind. Well, I was surprised at that. You know, nobody ever told me that before. They want to buy a completed diamond kit. But I was looking on Etsy and I thought for trying out the glue, I would get a small size diamond painting, you know, snack size, that I will not be too upset if it doesn't turn out the right way. I don't even know if that glue is water soluble because there wasn't too much information as far as what it is made up of or anything like that. I prefer to have a little bit more information about what I am buying, right? And I don't want to stink up the whole small flat. And I would prefer to have one environment and child safe, and preferably one that's water soluble that you can use soap and water to clean up. This is the kind I have been using so far, and this is what I prefer. But seriously, I had to look at some other solutions since I am not getting delivery. And I do have a couple of paintings that needs to be sealed. And then I wait about 3-4 days before I put it away in a dossier, you know, that holds my extra diamond paintings that are out of season, you know, waiting to be put up. Majority of them are framed. 2 of them are behind glass, but then I found this acrylic or whatever cover instead of glass, and I like it much better than the glass one. So the next frames will be not with the glass, but with this other kind of cover in the front of it. And those I don't really mind if they are sealed or not, because the cover will protect them from getting dirty and dusty and what have you. And this is really why you seal it, to keep it from getting dirty, right? Right. Okay, now we can go. How about some green? The symbol D is a pretty green color. In the spring, there is nothing that compares to the fresh green color of everything that is coming to life in the spring. I love spring, actually. I mean, I'm a summer person, definitely, summer dress and flip-flops. But the beauty of spring, and now that I can go live from my telephone, as soon as nature starts to wake up, I can go outside and record it for you people and put it up on my channel, and you can enjoy the spring with me. Then you will see what I'm talking about. We have lots of flowers. This city loves flowers and bushes, and in the park there's flower garden, which they plant different types of flowers according to the season, and they do it with community work. And I definitely want to show you that. So far, I haven't heard nothing about the spa opening, or hot spring spa. And my aching joints are going, yes, please open it. But we must be patient. And it is named Flora. And let me tell you, the colors and the plant arrangements over there are fantastic. The owners got angry because the city would not give them money to develop the hot spring bath. So since they did not have money for improvements, what they did was they planted bushes, flowers, everything. This is what they could afford, and what the people in the community helped them with, because it is a tourist attraction, or hot spring spa, and doctors prescribe a 3-week stay at the hot spring spa. Let's say you had a major surgery, they will prescribe a 3-week recuperation over there. And of course, if you have problems with your joints, and who doesn't? The proverbial backache, everybody has it. Again, it is prescribed, and they have water exercises. And, like me, I cannot do exercise on dry land anymore, not allowed. But in the water, you can work out those aching muscles and joints and everything else. And believe me, after your 3 weeks are up, you definitely see the difference. Many of the foreigners that come every year, they have apartments that they can rent, for the whole season. They said that they would probably be in a wheelchair if they would not have the treatment that they get from this hot spring spa. It's a natural hot spring coming from the ground. Of course, it is mixed with cold water to make it the proper temperature, as prescribed by the doctor. And there's some pools that does not have chlorine in it for those that are allergic to chlorine, or their skin have problems. There's another pool that has a higher concentrate of sulfur. This is good against any infections or anything like that. A lot of people with psoriasis go in that, and then they go into the solarium and they saw a great deal of improvement. Together, of course, with the doctor's care, of course. This does not replace your doctor's care. It's good if you work together with natural therapies and your doctor, and you can get marvelous improvements with much less pills. My doctor is a lady, and she is in love with this stinking cream. Let me tell you, folks, you put that cream on, and you don't have to worry about social distancing. You will definitely have social distancing. Mm-hmm. Quite a large social distancing because it has such a strong smell. I think it's the menthol or whatever in it. But let me tell you, folks, it will clear up even your sinuses. I'm not sure if that's what it's for. It's supposed to help with your joint aches and pains. But first time I used it, it definitely cleaned up my sinuses. And I called the doctor. I said, "Excuse me, is this supposed to be this strong?" And she said, "Yeah." I go, "Okay, thank you." And then she tells me she thinks that the smell of that cream is very refreshing. I said, "Okay. Could I not possibly be this refreshed? Just a little bit less refreshed?" I mean, they make this cream in a drugstore for you. So couldn't it be prescribed with less menthol in it? It would seem illogical to me, don't you think so? If they are going to mix it anyway, then just put less of that or aromatic gook in it, whatever it is. I don't know. It would seem logical to me. But then things that seem logical to me sometimes are not logical to other people. I have noticed that. I can't help it. But to me, all about making life as simple as possible. There are enough real problems. You don't have to create more. Right. Anyway, we are looking forward towards spring, the rebirth of nature, hopefully also for us. Get back into normal groove of things a little bit, slowly. I am very optimistic person. I do want to have a trip to Italy whenever this unpleasantness is over. We planned it a couple of years already. This is supposed to be our honeymoon. Well, folks, we've been married 8 years. Still haven't managed to get there. But the picture of it is on the wall. And this is how we plan. For 5 years, the picture of the computer was on the wall. And then I bought it. Then a picture of Egypt was on the wall. And I went to Egypt. So, picture of Italy is on the wall. And we're going to Italy. I want to go on a gondola. I want to go to Venice. I want. And we will, and I will take fantastic videos and share them with you. Wouldn't that be fun? We are finished with the symbol D. We did a lot of work. We made great progress. I'm very proud of you all. Thank you very much for spending some Saturday afternoon with me. Love you all. Please hit the like and the subscribe button. And if you have already, I thank you so much. See you tomorrow afternoon. Stay safe. Stay warm if you're cold. Stay cool if you're hot. Stay healthy. Stay happy. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow.